Sarah is in Cincinnati. Hey, Sarah, how are you?
I'm great, Dave. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
So I have a question for you. I wanted to possibly maybe make some extra money.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband's a little skeptical, and so he says, call Dave and ask Dave.
Okay. What are you wanting to do to earn extra money?
Sell female, or not female, but weight loss and skin products for like a company. Should I say the name of the company?
You can if you want.
It's called It Works.
Okay. Is this like a multi-level organization?
Yes.
And that's the reason for your husband's skepticism?
Yes.
Okay. All right. It's not that he doubts you, and it's not that he doubts that you could probably earn some extra money, and he loves probably that you're willing to. He doesn't think this is going to work.
Well, yeah, he just he's just very skeptical. So he's not that entrepreneur type like I am.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, you have a really good job. You should just be happy.
Mm-hmm.
We're debt free. Besides the house, we owe like $75,000 left on our mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
And we've gone to your classes. We do the 15% into the retirement,
Mm-hmm.
and we combined income is like 130.
Mm-hmm.
So the risk, I don't see it being very high.
Mm-hmm.
As far as
and so why are you doing this?
Because I feel like I was meant for more. Like I've like for selling or something.
Okay.
I've read like all your books and
Mm-hmm.
all the Zig Ziglar books, and I'm just like,
what do you do? What do you do for a living now?
I work for ThyssenKrupp Elevator here in Cincinnati,
Mm-hmm.
an office admin,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a good business, and there's like room for growth and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and so.
All right, here's what I would tell you, all right? I think you need to stop and start thinking about what, if you wanted to open your own business and use your skills in the marketplace because you're entrepreneurial and you wanted to open it as a side business and grow it to the point that it could even replace your full-time job at some point, you need to kind of back up and whiteboard that and say, if I was going to do that and I could do anything in the world I wanted to do and time and money were no object, right, that kind of a question, then what would I do? Okay? I don't know if the answer to that question would be the thing you're proposing.
Okay.
I think this just came across your path from a friend and it scratched your itch, your entrepreneurial itch, but you probably weren't sitting around going, I want to get in the weight loss and makeup business. I want to hire and train salespeople for a living in a high turnover environment. You probably weren't sitting around saying that. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
Okay.
It does make sense.
So, because here the upside of multi-level organizations is that the sky's the limit, whatever you want to do. The downside is they're so hyped up, and people that are in them drive the rest of us crazy because we don't want to talk to you when you're in them because you drive us nuts. You know what I'm talking about. And and the downside is that kind of stuff. And the downside is that, people get into them thinking, oh, I'd like to make a little extra money. I'd like to be entrepreneurial. And they really don't realize what they're getting into, in that you basically, if you're going to make good money in a multi-level, 6 figures or more, you're going to be working a ton of hours, nights and weekends. You're going to be recruiting salespeople for a living. That's what you do. You are in the recruiting business. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing inherently evil or bad about that. And you're going to be training salespeople, and you're going to be in a high turnover environment because most of them don't make it in that environment. It's a high turnover environment. And so if that is what you want to do, if that's your calling, then this is a good way to flesh out your calling. And it's a legitimate way to do that. But that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a high turnover sales force that you're hiring and training all the time. And that is your job. It ain't makeup. And it's not weight loss. Because the makeup and weight loss doesn't sell itself. And if you want to get in and make the big money, that's in multi-level, that's what you're doing. And I've got friends that make 7 figures in that business. They do very, very well, make over $1 million a year doing it. But for every one of those, I know 1,000 that didn't last 90 days and ended up with 6 boxes of makeup in their garage that they were paying on their credit card for, which you're not going to do that. I know that. But, you just have to think through what is it about this that's appealing, and would I have been doing this if I started from scratch and whiteboarded and led me into this? And it's okay if you want to do it. I'm not mad about it. But I think that's the thing. And your husband is aware of all the high turnover and high disappointment rate around multi-levels, and that's what he's cynical about. And that's what he's kind of got his eyebrow raised about, going, really? You really want to do that? And so in that sense, he's not trying to be a dream killer. He's just trying to say, hey, you got to really stop and think about what you're getting into. But if you want to give it a run, hey, I'll support you on it, and he will too, probably. But you just got to have a real clear business mind about how you want to do it. What I want to do is I want you to come to Business Boutique November 4th and 5th, which is our Christy Wright's. I'll be speaking there. Donald Miller will be speaking there. Christine Kane will be speaking there. Rachel Cruz will be speaking there. It's a 2-day event in Nashville, and I'm going to give you a ticket. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you 2 tickets. Bring one of your friends with you. And it's an event equipping women to make money doing what they love. It's ladies that want to start and own and operate their own business, or already have started and own and want to operate their own business. And some of them are multi-level. Some of them are. But a lot of them are finding different ways to do their dreams than multi-level. So Business Boutique. Hold on, I'll have Kelly give you a couple tickets. If you want to come to Nashville on November 4th and 5th, you're coming as our guest. This is the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hey you guys, Rachel Cruz here. Hope you're enjoying the Dave Ramsey Show. And did you know that I have my very own YouTube channel? Yes, that's right. It's kind of better than the Dave Ramsey channel. Don't tell him I said that. I'm kidding. So subscribe, and there's lots of videos about life and money. So while you're at it, if you want to check out a video, then you can check out how to do a monthly budget. It's one of the best videos out there.